let's get started.
Grumpy Grandpa here. I want to say hi to all you knuckleheads out here, but guess what I have right now? A printer that's showing up on my screen. But I've got my favorite knuckleheads here right now. Dakota is one of my grandkids, and Johnny over there. And what do you have to say, Johnny?
So we have furry friends, so let's get started.
All right, well, we don't have friends. Johnny over here, he's my
furry friends.
He's my autistic grandson, and he loves furry friends. He goes, furry friends, furry. Want to sing it?
Furry friends, let's get to first furry friends.
See, there you go. He loves it. All right, so we're gonna get rid of these kids right now. Or are you gonna stay? They're gonna stay. All right. So we had a show. It's very tight on the couch, but we had a how we got started. Debbie wanted to start on the YouTubes.
Yes.
And we didn't have any money. No, we had money, but we didn't have the equipment. I said, hey, let's save money. I've got a key to an old 70s studio.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we just go in there and use all the old equipment just to get started? So this is some fun video of what it was like whenever we first started Two Old People on a Couch and Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show. Here we go. Alrighty, Karen. Alrighty, Fred. Let's get this show rolling.
Okay, on the floor, Keith. Run the clock. Gentlemen, not to worry about shots 27 to 34, the drop of a item. I have plenty of time to tell you about that on TK. Okay?
10, 9,
10 TK.
8, 7,
9,
6,
8,
5,
7, 6,
4,
5, 4,
3.
3, 2, 1.
Two old people on the couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video.
Okay, so that was the early starts, and we made Fred and Karen wear appropriate attire for 70s. They hated it, but Fred kind of liked it because we also had 70 rules, so he could just smoke inside the studio, and he had his bottle underneath his cocktail right underneath the table. So he was happy. What did you guys think about our old studio? Did you like our old studio?
Furry friends.
Furry friends, man. He wants furry friends, but this is Grumpy Grandpa, and we don't do furry friends. Oh, Johnny, you like clickbait of the week?
Yes.
You like okay, he likes clickbait of the week. Okay, so let's get to how we do it now. Are you guys interested to see how we pull this all off?
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it. All right, here we go. So, here we got, I just made this table the other day. And I made the table the exact height to just put a TV on there and put the camera on there so it looks straight back at a good angle on us. And then I was trying out all different mics, and boy, then I thought, oh, shotgun mic, because we're a little bit away from the camera, and those other mics that you have that come on the boom, you have to be really into them to make them sound good. Then I thought, oh, those ones that are on for the camera, for your DSLRs and stuff like that, would be a mic. So I'll show that here in a second. Oh, that's up there. You can see You can see it up on the piece of plywood, overhanging, to get it a little bit closer to us. And I had a bigger stand up there because I had a bigger mic, but it sucked. So went with that mic. Then if you look on top of the TV there, you'll see a camera on the top edge of the, underneath that plywood. There's a camera. It's a Logitech C920. It's the standard. I went with that because we had a tripod and all this other crap going on. It took up half a Studio Z.
It did take up half the Studio Z.
It took up too much space. So we got the C920. We put it there. And now we don't have all the tripods and everything. And it's just right there. And that's the program we use, OBS. And I can use my keyboard to change it. I have hotkeys to change the scenes and everything. And if you look over to the one side of it, you'll see one of our light boxes. We got them off eBay for like $85 delivered. And you can adjust how bright they are, and there's another one on the other side. You might see that here in a second. So that's pretty much our layout. Oh, and the laptop up on the desk is how Debbie, she runs the slides for news, and it's just easier for her to set it up on the laptop and advance them. And we use NDI, N as in Nancy, D as in David, I as indigo. I don't know. NDI technology to bring that laptop into the computer without even having to have a capture card. It just brings it straight into OBS and the video comes in. Pretty cool technology these days. Better than our 70s studio equipment that we had to use.
Yes.
Remember the 2-inch tape machines that
I
we
do
had to
remember
use?
those.
Instead of VCRs even, they had tape machines that were 2-inch tape on this big gigantic machine. All right, so let's go on. And here's me holding an iPad to take a picture. And Johnny finds it funny. And that's just looking straight out at the, how it looks for us to look straight out there. And there's the other light box on the other side. So we got 2 light boxes coming in to the set.
Yes.
All right, then we just purchased this. We were getting by with an old Optiplex i5, first generation. It was only 2-core. And we were pulling this all off on that, but it was stressing it out a little bit. It was getting close to, and this shows us that we're only using 5% of our CPU, where we used to sometimes get up to about 60% or better.
Oh, yeah.
And then sometimes if we didn't reboot the computer,
my.
it would crash, right?
Yes.
And we'd have to redo our whole show because it got glitchy and stuff like that.
Yes.
We have no problems anymore. We are only running 5% on this computer. This one is at HP. I bought it for $400. It was used, but it has a Ryzen 7 8-core, and it's got a Radeon RX 580 graphics card, which still to this day is a really good card that, budget gaming card that people still love. But we don't game. We just need to edit video and everything. So it's more than enough to handle what we do. So there was no need to go out and buy like a super duper expensive gaming computer. I got it all, and it's got 16 gigabytes of RAM. It had a solid state drive and a 1 terabyte drive to hold all our video and stuff on. So, man, for $400, it was a steal being used. I couldn't pass it up. So that's what we got there.
Oh my.
This is looking back, and then of course this used to be whose room?
Mine.
Yeah. We had the grandkids for a while staying with us. So that's why you see the pink and the red, white, and blue off to the left-hand side there.
It's blue, green, yellow, and orange. There is no red, white, and blue.
Okay, well, it's the rainbow colors with pink in it.
Yes.
I hate it. And this carpet has got to go. We've had this carpet. But whenever you have little knuckleheads like this, all you know, they'll spill drinks and everything. So once we are totally kid-free and dog-free, and there's no more animals, and cats are okay. But we're going to replace all the carpet in our house everywhere, right?
Yes.
Okay, but this is the desk that I built. And there you can see that white device hanging on the plywood, that converts the audio, headphone, and mic to USB. And then I have an extension. That's just temporary, people. Don't freak out. I got holes to run it down through. I was just testing it out. Found out this was the way to go to do Two Old People on a Couch. Look that up, Two Old People on a Couch. Good show. So I got that all set up temporarily. We'll get that in there. But look, all the wires are jammed in there, and there's a big. What are you?
My back hurts.
You gotta keep leaning in.
No.
Do you want to go?
No. Okay, you don't have to be on camera. You can be off to the side if you want to. Okay, she's gonna go sit with Fred.
Room.
She's over there with Fred right now. Okay, we can all shift over. So, this keeps enough room. All the wires in there. There's a power strip in there down inside the box. So we didn't have wires running everywhere. And you can see we used just a cheap old light. I have an LED red light in there. So it doesn't put off any power. So don't be freaking out. There's paper over it. But it's an LED light. So there's no heat involved. And then you can see we bought 16 foot of LED strips that we can make it. We like blue, but you can make them any color you want. and we have them lined, and then behind that one wood strip down the middle of our set, right there. Right here. This piece of wood right there, that has it goes up and down over that, and it's tucked underneath there. So it looks cool. I like it. Do you like it?
I do like it.
If you like it, comment down below. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's very simple. And off to the right, you can start seeing a little bit of our corner set. And that's what we started out with. Originally, we just made a corner set, and we were just going to sit for you. You wanted to start your YouTube channel, so I built you that little corner niche, and we had that camera aiming back there with the boom mic, and we still use that. I'm redoing everything, so I'm going to make that a little bit nicer over there. But it also is lined with LEDs, and then up top there's a red light if you want to use it too, pointing down. So that's how we do. We started out with the computer we already had, which I got for like $150 used. And I had some of the stuff already. I had a mixer already. So we got by buying like a $70, $60 mic with the boom and everything. So we started off low budget, and it worked. But now it's cleaned up. We got a little bit better. We're losing our grandkids. They're not interested anymore in what's going on now.
No.
But he's doing something.
Yeah. I'm not sure what's going on, Johnny.
But so that's the corner niche. And then this just shows you how all the wires are jam-packed inside now. And then the wires coming out through the hole. And there's one wire that goes over to the one light box. Another wire that goes over the light box. We have the internet coming over there. Boy. Oh, and the power from the wall. So there's nothing really to trip over and get in our way. It's all on this one table, all confined underneath there, and not a mess like it was before.
Yes.
So I worked on that this weekend. And boy, we really just are glad that everybody's hung in there with us. We're going to try to put out better content. It's just, I work full time, and it's really hard to get a grumpy grandpa. But Two Old People on a Couch, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'll put out at least one a week. I got bad here. I've been working on the set, and I just didn't feel like getting on here. But I thought, wow, what a good segment to just show people. Now, you know my one segment. Do you remember my one segment?
Things that are advertised to you?
Things that are advertised, and also clickbait of the week. I'm not going to do clickbait of the week. I think it's too frivolous. I think it's too exploitive to women.
Oh.
No, I don't. But it's you girls, if you have it, flaunt it, use it, and get those subscribers. I have no problem with it. Deb has no problem with it. Most people don't. And if you were younger, boy, that's the only people that probably have a problem with it. Is the ones that want to use. Don't pay attention to Johnny.
I'm sorry.
Johnny's doing Johnny things. But the people that are against it probably are just jealous because they missed their opportunity to have a clickbait of the week. So here we go. This is things that are advertised to me are not suggested to me. So I got Montana and Young football. I'm very interested in, right? Somehow the love connection. I don't know how the love connect. That one, no. Okay, so far they're batting 1 for 1, right?
Yes.
And then lounge underwear try on.
Yes.
Now I watched that one.
Yes,
and you saw that too. That was very, very racy. That would have been my clickbait of the week if I was still doing clickbait. But I'm not doing clickbait of the week anymore. But yeah, that was crazy. And it was crazy good too. But then I thought it was hilarious because then Journey Along with Shannon, Mrs. Cheese, because she always cooks with cheese. Yeah. Journey Along with Shannon. I highly recommend her channel. She got recommended right beside
next to the lingerie.
So maybe Shannon, I don't know if that's something you want to... I'm just kidding. Just kidding, wholesome Shannon. And then down below, we have Van Halen. I love Van Halen. Again, so we're batting 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1 I don't need. And then down a Russian rocket.
Yes.
Plane. Not rocket plane. Jet plane.
Yes.
Okay. So you did pretty good, YouTube. I was interested in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. The love connection scene. Watch out, Johnny. Do not touch anything, knucklehead. Get over here.
He's just gonna go sit in that chair.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay. So just say goodbye, autistic Johnny. Say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
He's a good kid.
Good talking.
Go sit down over there. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I'm sorry I haven't put out a video for a while. This one might have been boring, but a lot of people might be interested how we do this all.
Yes.
So, and if we could just retain our grandkids' attention for 2 seconds. I got one that went to get a drink. Johnny over here playing with TVs over.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap this.
They're all over Studio Z.
Yeah, the Studio Z is hopping right now.
Yeah.
And so why Studio Z?
Because we're not good we're not good enough to be A, B, or C.
Yeah, we're not good enough yet to be
At the beginning of the alphabet.
We're gonna. You say you're looking to get to V, Studio
Yeah,
V. I'd be
Studio
happy heck with X even, but here we are, and this is what we're given.
Yeah.
To do our show.
I don't like how my shirt is dancing in this.
Alrighty, knuckleheads. That's the end of it, and I got to go pay attention to my knuckleheads and entertain them before they start tearing up Studio Z.
Z.
All right,
Yeah.
talk to you later, knuckleheads.